In this video, we want to take a look at the euro against the US dollar, which of course is the most liquid spot currency pair in the Forex market. This is our proprietary euro activity index. We can see on this daily chart that the index got quite low here, quite negative, which represented some significant euro selling pressure against other major currency pairs at the beginning of the month. And in more recent times, the euro recovered, as we see here, almost looks like a double top, and then moved lower again. This is the daily rendering. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly euro activity index. We can see a lot of volatility here, a lot of back and forth. You can see several weeks here of euro selling pressure, followed by some couple weeks of buying pressure and then some selling pressure. We're back in positive territory. Finally, on a monthly chart, let's go ahead and take a look at that real fast. We see several months of selling pressure here, starting from May, and we have just moved a little bit higher across the board here in September. We will see if that is sustainable. What we want to illustrate, however, is starting with our daily chart of the euro against the US dollar. We can see we are comfortably below the 50-week, 100-week, and 200-week moving averages. We can also see that we are well below some important trend lines here in the euro. We want to go ahead and take a look at a very interesting move to get a sense of where this currency pair may be headed, where the euro may be going. When we go ahead and take a look at some of our retracement lines here, I'm going to go ahead and bring these down and take a look. We can see that our target area for this particular currency pair is right around down here off the daily chart. That comes in right around 126.25 area. Interestingly, we're going to zoom in here. Interestingly, we can see that today's intraday high was just below a 23.6% retracement area for that range. Moving over to our weekly chart here, we want to take a look at some downside price objectives. You see 127.87 is one, followed by the 127.25 area. And below there we have 125.02, followed by 1 spot 20.41. Moving over to our monthly chart here, we can see that this 127.87 area is a key level. We are about 60 pips above that level right now. We would expect some stops below there, and if we get through some of that congestion, we can expect a test of 125.02. So the euro, of course, as we just saw, has been a very strong technical trade. It's also a very strong fundamental trade. Fundamentally, the European Central Bank has vowed that it will throw a lot of liquidity at the markets. Last week we had a targeted long-term refinancing operation, and we saw a net figure of about 62.8 billion euro of new liquidity taken by banks, mostly Italian banks and Spanish banks, from the European Central Bank. That was woefully below target and below market consensus. As a result, the markets feel that the European Central Bank is going to have to put a lot of liquidity in the market through asset purchases, what we call quantitative easing, which will expand its balance sheet. So the euro against the US dollar remains a fundamental trade and a very good technical trade. We will keep our eye on this most important currency pair. Thank you.